Were a lot of disappointed kids around Australia earlier this year when the Wiggles were forced to postpone their national tour, but break out the skivvies because they've got some exciting news and they join us now. Hi, Wiggles! Thank you so much for taking a break from rehearsing to chat to us. Before we get to your big news, tell us what it was like to postpone your tour during the pandemic. It must have been so sad for you guys. I know little fans were certainly devastated that you couldn't perform.
Yeah, lots of children and families all around Australia were getting ready to come and see the Wiggles on the road, and we had a really big tour booked for the year. But like everybody around the world in the performing industry, everything has been on hold. And initially we didn't know how long we would have to postpone the tour for. But in the last 3 months, we've been performing virtually, digitally through the screen for YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and trying to do as many interactive performances over technology as we possibly have been able to.
Well, that is awesome, because at the moment you're only on in my house 23 hours a day, and there's that extra hour that I am desperate to fill. Emma, you've got some big news to share. Tell us what's happening this Sunday.
Well, this Sunday, the Wiggles are going to be performing live from Sydney Opera House. And we're very excited. We're thrilled to be able to perform a live show, but like the shows that we've been performing in the last 3 months, there won't be an audience present in the Sydney Opera House, but it does mean that children and families can watch the concert in the comfort of their own homes through YouTube Live for Sydney Opera House's account and on their Facebook too. So we'll be able to reach families from Australia and overseas through this live stream at 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Awesome.
Simon, it must be strange not being able to perform in front of a live audience. What do you miss about it the most?
Well, it is just the interaction with the families and the children. You know, we're normally on the road 9 months a year, so it is a big change for us. But it is that interaction that we have and meeting families and children. But that will happen again. But if we can reach them through digital mediums and virtual ways, and that's a great start until we get back on the road again.
Well, I know my wife is going to be very excited to see you, Simon. If you ask me, perhaps a little bit too excited, but the kids will enjoy it too. Anthony, Emma revealed to us recently that she'd had to teach you about Twitter, a bit like what Sarah and I have to do with CAC. Have you had to learn during isolation? And how do you think you've adapted? Are you a Twitter master now?
Oh, not Twitter. It was the TikTok.
And the TikTok and Instagram, right. So Twitter's so old school.
Yeah, no, Twitter, I can do that. I follow you, Joe.
I know, we follow each other. We're Twitter buddies.
Yeah, you guys communicate on weekends, don't you?
Totally.
Joe's a very funny guy. He may have not have revealed that yet on the TV, but on Twitter.
Anthony, you need to get him to stop tweeting. How can you do that, Anthony? He needs to listen to the Blue Wiggle. Stop the tweeting.
Why don't you get Joe onto TikTok then? Maybe change it up.
What was that song called?
The Renegade.
The Renegade. Have a look at this dance. Can you do the... Well, hey, we've got William Shakespeare here. William.
Beatbox.
Oh, there he is.
He's like my second favourite writer.
Oh, this is a TikTok. Ah.
Wow.
So you could do that instead.
That is Stratfordian good.
Doesn't that sound more fun?
Yeah, I'm going to do that from now on.
In your wonderful... Would you tell Joe to stop tweeting all the time? In, of course, Old English.
Oh, yes, Joe, thou shalt stoppeth twittering. Yes. Do you feel like the Wiggles have gone a little mad in isolation, or is everything okay?
I hearest thou.
Yeah, he needs to be using his fingers to do some of these ones, the pointing rather than tweeting. Hey, Lockie, you've been very busy in isolation. You're engaged. You've got a wedding coming up. When's all that happening?
I had no idea.
I guess you got to wait for the restrictions to lift, right? But any planning going on yet, or just enjoying the moment?
At the moment, we're having so much fun creating content. I've been doing a bit of driving down to Melbourne to see Dana, of course. Socially, carefully.
Yes. It is the cheaper way to do a wedding. You can only have 20 people, so you might want to do it soon.
Think about what you save on catering.
And I know a guy who plays the guitar. It'd be really easy, really cheap, better than getting a band.
William Shakespeare could be the.
Give me the MC.
Oh, Lockie, take thy lawfully wedded wife, Donna, forever and ever.
Dost anyone here object?
Look, you guys are brilliant, and girls, we love you all.
We
you can
do.
get a
We
front
love you so
row
much.
seat in your living room this Sunday at 4 p.m. Live stream at sydneyoperahouse.com/The Wiggles. Simon, Lockie, Emma and Anthony, thank you so much.
Well done. Beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
They are great. We love
Oh,
them.
my God.
You've got to listen to
I've
Blue
got to
Wiggle.
listen to the Blue Wiggle. The Blue Wiggle knows all and sees all. The Blue
Yep.
Wiggle is very wise.